The most heinous deception propagated by banks is the idea that our money grows in value while sitting in our accounts. The reality is that inflation eats away at the purchasing power of our money over time. With inflation soaring through the roof, keeping cash in the bank is actually burning a gigantic hole in your pocket. So what can you do about it? In this video, we're going to share with you 10 assets that will help you stop this wealth erosion and help you achieve your financial freedom that can pass on generations. Number 1. Cryptocurrencies. Picture this. You're carrying a stack of cash to the store, but with each step, the bills seem to lose value faster than sand slipping through your fingers. That's because cash is subject to inflation, which can eat away at its worth over time. Enter cryptocurrencies. These digital assets are decentralized, meaning they aren't controlled by any government or central authority, making them immune to inflation and economic crises. Bitcoin, the top dog of crypto, has surged in value since its inception in 2009 and is often referred to as digital gold. Ethereum, with its smart contract technology, is revolutionizing the world of decentralized finance. But it's not just the nerds and techies who are getting into crypto. Many successful people have recognized its potential and have made big investments in it. Billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk's company, Tesla, invested a cool $1.5 billion in Bitcoin earlier this year, which not only boosted Bitcoin's street cred, but also led to a significant increase in its value. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, has also Bitcoin as a hedge against the current financial system and believes in its long-term potential. And he has even predicted that Bitcoin's price could reach $112,000 by 2025. Robert Kiyosaki even tweeted, "Why I love Bitcoin." Years ago, I watched BC climb to $20K, then drop to zero. I thought BC finished. Slowly watched BC climb to $6K, and I bought lots. Why? Because people support BC, not Fed, or Governor BC did not need Fed or Gov bailout because BC people's money. BC to $100K, long live Bitcoin. So if you're feeling adventurous and want to add some spice to your investment portfolio, crypto might just be the way to go. Number 2. Real estate and land. As a young earner, you'll likely receive a lot of advice on investments, with real estate being a top recommendation. While it can be a great idea, it may not be easy to manage the monthly EMI payments early in your career. But let's be honest, monthly EMIs can be daunting, especially in the early stages of your career. So, what's the solution? One option to consider is pooling in with a group of like-minded individuals. This means combining smaller amounts of money to purchase a fairly valued property or land and sharing in the profits. Whether you choose to rent it out or sell it when the market is hot, both options allow for profits to be shared among investors according to the percentage of investment they put in. And the best part? It's an excellent way to dip your toes into the world of real estate or land investment without breaking the bank. Did you know that many successful people have leveraged this strategy to build their wealth? Warren Buffett bought a farm that turned out to be a profitable investment, while Peter Thiel invested in a startup that enabled small investors to buy real estate for just $100. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, has used pooling in to invest in apartment buildings, while Donald Trump used this strategy to purchase the Grand Hyatt Hotel in New York City. It's a relatively low-risk way to invest in property, but always research the market thoroughly before diving in. Number 3. Foreign currencies. Imagine this. You've been saving up for a while and you're ready to diversify your portfolio by investing in foreign currency. But with so many options out there, where do you begin? The most widely accepted currency in the world is the United States dollar. But did you know that it's subject to heavy fluctuations based on trade and the general economy? And it doesn't stop there. The global economy and the prices of commodities can also have a significant impact on currency fluctuations. Foreign currency investment has proven to be a goldmine for some super-ultra-rich and successful investors. For instance, George Soros cashed in $1 billion after betting against the British pound in 1992. Warren Buffett, on the other hand, invested in the Brazilian real and Australian dollar and made some decent returns. And who could forget Ray Dalio, who scored some serious profits from the Japanese yen during the 2008 financial crisis. By adding foreign currencies to their portfolios, These savvy investors reduced risk and made the most of opportunities in the global market. In early 2023, Swiss franc holders multiplied their wealth overnight, with 1 franc fetching 1.1074 US dollars. So, if you conduct comprehensive research and follow the footsteps of these successful investors, you too can potentially benefit from investing in foreign currency that pass on generations. Number 4. NFTs. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are a promising product in the blockchain world, with potential for significant returns as their popularity grows. As the number of people using NFTs increases, their value will likely diversify and rise, much like mobile phones or the internet. Holding on to NFTs can be a smart investment strategy. Successful investors have already recognized the potential of NFTs. For example, Beeple. Mike Winkleman, known by his artist name Beeple, made history in March 2021 by selling an NFT artwork for a record-breaking $69 million at a Christie's auction. The artwork was a digital collage of 5,000 images that he had created over the course of 13 years. Not to mention, in 2022 alone, NFT sales skyrocketed to a staggering $24.7 billion, and experts predict that the market will reach an eye-watering value of $80 billion by 2025. The biggest player in the game is OpenSea, dominating a massive 90% of all NFT trading volume. With numbers like these, it's clear that NFTs are not just a passing trend, but a force to be reckoned with in the world of investing. As the NFT market continues to expand, it's worth considering jumping on the rocket as a part of a diversified investment portfolio. Heaven's currency. For decades, gold and silver have long been considered safe, long-term investments due to their limited supply and steady demand. But other rare metals such as platinum and rhodium are now gaining popularity among savvy investors for their higher value.
And then there's government money, which is fiat currency, which is the dollar, the yen, the peso, the euro, the yuan.
Yeah.
Fake. And everybody's working hard for it. It's like eating fake food or drinking fake water. That's why people are getting sick financially, because they're working for fake money.
Yeah.
I'd rather I save this. I say on Rich Dad, Poor Dad, savers are losers because they save this. If you save this, or if you save this, what is this here?
$30?
Yeah, well, what
Silver,
kind of,
it's a silver round, just a generic silver
1
ounce piece.
silver. It's a buffalo.
Yeah.
So I call up Jim and I want buffaloes. You know, so he knows what I'm talking about. There's different goofy kind of coins out there. But I'd rather save this, because this will be here 10,000 years from now. This won't. You know, you can pass it on for generation to generation to generation.
I'll be surprised if that paper dollar is here even 10 years from now.
I doubt it, yeah.
During Robert Kiyosaki's recent interview, he said he would buy more gold even if it crashes. Gold to crash. Steve Van Meter, whom I respect, predicts gold to crash to $1,000. He states markets are tired of waiting for gold to go higher. If gold drops to $1,000, I will buy more. I am an investor, not a trader. To me, gold, silver, and Bitcoin are real money. To me, cash is trash. Robert Kiyosaki tweeted, "Gold isn't just a pretty metal. It's a versatile investment that can protect against inflation and currency devaluation. It has a track record of holding its value, making it an attractive long-term investment. Gold can also diversify portfolios, reducing risk, and provides a sense of security as it can be physically stored outside the banking system." From physical gold to gold ETFs and mining stocks, there are various investment options to suit different investment styles. Number 5. Luxury items, vintage motors. It's no secret that celebrities often sport exquisite watches and designer handbags while making their way through airports. But these luxury items are more than just status symbols. They're investments. The value of these items lies in their rarity, as luxury brands produce limited quantities of each product, making them highly sought after and valuable. For example, a vintage Hermès Birkin handbag can be worth more than $100,000, and a Patek Philippe watch can fetch over $1 million at auction. But it's not just watches and handbags that hold value. Vintage cars can also be a lucrative investment. For instance, the 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO sold for a whopping $48.4 million in 2018. Investing in luxury items requires some expertise, But for those who understand which items will appreciate in value, it can be a wise investment strategy. Number 6. Raw materials and commodities. Did you know that investing in commodities is not just for experts? As a young investor, learning how to pick the right commodities can be a game changer for your portfolio. Think about steel, oil, and natural gas, which are all in high demand and play a significant role in the global economy. Some of the world's most successful investors take Jim Rogers, for example, who made a fortune by investing in commodities, including gold and silver. Or George Soros, who once made $1 billion profit by correctly predicting a decline in the British pound. And let's not forget about Paul Tudor Jones, who is famous for his investments in oil and gold. By understanding how the market functions, you can diversify your portfolio, hedge against inflation, and potentially achieve long-term wealth that allow you to never work again. Number 7. Treasury bills. Looking for a reliable, low-risk investment with solid returns? Consider Treasury bills. These short-term debt securities issued by the U.S. government offer a higher yield than savings accounts or CDs, and are considered one of the safest investments available. Investing in T-bills can help diversify and protect your wealth, as Warren Buffett and Ray Dalio have demonstrated by including them in their portfolios. During the 2008 financial crisis, Buffett invested $5 billion in T-bills, helping him weather the storm. Overall, T-bills are a useful tool for investors seeking modest returns without taking on undue risk. Number 8. Art. Have you even imagined owning a piece of fine art that will bring you generational wealth? It's not just a dream for the rich and famous and can even bring generational wealth. The story or history behind a piece can increase its value, making it a worthwhile endeavor for investors. However, it's important to remember that investing in art is a long-term commitment that requires a good understanding of what you're buying. Mitigating risk can involve pooling resources with others, or using online platforms like Masterworks, Artsy, or Maecenas. Successful investors like Steve Cohen and David Geffen have made impressive returns on their art investments. Number 9. U.S. Treasuries mutual funds. If you're looking for a low-risk investment option that can provide a better return than cash, then you should investigate U.S. Treasuries mutual funds. These funds invest in government-issued debt securities, which have a strong track record of holding their value over time. Plus, they offer a level of diversification to help reduce risk. But before you jump in, remember that any investment carries some risk, and it's important to do your own research and understand the potential drawbacks. Just ask Warren Buffett, who spends a mighty 80% of his day reading to gain knowledge for his investment decisions. Or take a page from Elon Musk's book and work hard to achieve your goals. And don't forget to practice gratitude like Oprah Winfrey, who believes that focusing on the positive can lead to more success and happiness. With the right mindset and information, investing in U.S. Treasuries mutual funds can be a smart choice for your portfolio. 10. Stocks, bonds, and index funds. Investing is like a game of chess. Strategize your moves to win big. Take Jeff Bezos, who made a fortune when he took Amazon public in 1997. An investment of $1,000 would be worth over $1.2 million today. But if you prefer stability over risk, bonds can be your knight in shining armor. Index funds are like a team of the best-performing stocks in a particular index. In 2020, the S&P 500 Index Fund generated a return of around 18%. Peter Lynch achieved an average annual return of 29% by finding undervalued companies with strong growth potential. Lynch's success is an inspiration for anyone seeking financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to watch more personal finance videos to achieve your financial freedom in the fastest way.